Hey everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. So the New Scientist, newscientist.com, has a article, a smart city in China tracks every citizen, and yours could too. In the next couple of days, I'm going to be highlighting a lot of stuff on censorship, the history of the fake news narrative, why it was put in place, and what's kind of necessary if we're going to be able to overcome this challenge that faces all of us right now. It doesn't matter if you're independent media or not. Just your ability to put things out there as you've been able to in the past is going to be under threat. And the way that they're going to go about this is many ways. One, of course, being ratcheting down on social media, but also being able to track everything you do. These smart cities are popping up all over the world. All over the world. And China is going at breakneck speed to put all of the safeguards in place to ensure that their society, their societal structure remains intact, and that the people do not fight back. There are no uprisings, nothing. You know, very Maoist in a way. But listen to this. It says, for the past 12 months, Chinese e-commerce giant Alibaba has been slurping up video feeds, social media data, traffic information, and other data from Hangzhou City for its City Brain project. Now, this is something that Kev Baker and I have talked about repeatedly on Freaky Friday over on Truth Frequency Radio. It is a groundbreaking project where AI is basically scooping up all of this data. Just scooping it all up. And it processes the data and uses it to control aspects of urban life. And so far, it appears like it's working. The trial's been so successful that the company's now packaging the system for export to places in China and outside China. Now, using AI to optimize Hangzhou has had a lot of positive effects. The first thing is traffic congestion is down. Road accidents are automatically detected and responded to faster. And illegal parking is actually tracked in real time. And if someone breaks the law, they can be tracked throughout the city before they're even being picked up by the police. See this? This is some of the successes, if you will, of this AI. Now, a lot of people would say, well, you know, if I'm not committing a crime, what do I care? But the fact is that all of the things, all of the information, everything you do will be aggregated. And when it is, that information is there to be exploited. Okay, it's not about parking tickets. It's not about the fact that you might just decide to commit a crime and, oh, by the way, the AI is going to track your every step after you do it. That has nothing to do with it. They can make anybody. This was proved by the NSA. When the NSA started just blanket recording everything, scooping up everything, and storing it at their facility in Bluffdale, Utah, that enabled them to be able, with that AI, with these AI algorithms, to be able to put your life out on a timeline. And they can cut and paste and make you look like anybody they want you to look like. You know, they want you to be the guys in Boston, you know, the Boston Marathon. They can make you that guy. Just like that. This now takes it to the next level. Now it's going to, instead of being on the macro level, now you're talking about cities, municipalities employing this type of technology. And where it's going to be utilized most is, like it said, management, urban management, Everything you do will be tracked. Your trash output, your waste, human waste, everything. Your caloric intake will eventually be tracked. Your medical records will be tied together. This is going to get so crazy. I mean, look at what's going on with healthcare right now. I mean, they're denying people heart bypasses because it's just not economically sound to put that kind of money into somebody that's old and going to die soon. I mean, this is where we are now. Okay? So, look at that. You didn't go on that diet of alfalfa sprouts and spring water. You're not getting that bypass now. You ate pepperoni. I mean, what the hell? This is where we're going. I mean, this is where we're coming to, folks. I can understand if it's, like cigarettes or whatever, and you've been warned. Oh, by the way, lung cancer. I get it, right? But come on. This is going way too far. And these smart cities and this smart technology is just going to take this and it's going to nuke it out of the water. It's just going to be totally out of proportion. They're going to be using this and tracking you and babysitting your every move. And people tell me all the time, well, society says this, so we have to do this. We have to live by this standard because society says so. Now, more than ever, folks, is the time to say, the hell with society. Let's be our own people and do what we want to do, not what society dictates for us to do. Let's start doing that with our children now, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to overcome this AI tracking BS, because you'll be smart enough. You'll also be independent enough to where you won't need it. And God knows you'll fight back. And that's what's the most important. Don't let them brainwash your kids into buying into this stuff. Because I'll tell you what, I am hooked on I was brainwashed. I am brainwashed. There are some things that I can't just break out of. Why? Because it was ingrained into me at a very young age. So there are some things that I know I'm having difficulty overcoming. One thing is like schedule. I got to be on time. It drives me crazy. And if other people aren't on time, oh man, bad news. Bad news. I can't let it go. The Pavlov dogs thing? Oh, got to go to class now. Oh, yeah, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. But, I mean, these are things that I know and I've identified. I've also identified I'm not going to put my children at that disadvantage. I'm not going to. A lot of people say, wow, that's structure. No, it's brainwashing. You can have structure without having it affect your behavior, your demeanor. It's really what you choose to do with yourself. That's really all it is. So anyway, AI, smart city. I mean, good if you want to manage traffic and stuff like that. Great. Bad juju when they start blanket collecting data to make the AI work better, especially when you talk about personal data that we've seen so many times now, Equifax, just get totally and completely exploited. And it's not going to stop. It's only going to get worse. The more you give them, the more that will be stolen, the more that will be abused and all that stuff. Yeah, but it's for your own good. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. #WakeTheFlockUp. Have a great day.